Hey, I'm Alex, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. This is Samsung's latest and greatest entry into the phablet market. So it's got a 5.7-inch screen, which is the largest screen for a Note device yet. Although, impressively, despite that, it's overall, as a device, a little bit smaller than the last one, the Note 2. So despite having that bigger screen size, it hasn't really gained much in girth. So the question everyone immediately asks when they see a phone like this is it too big? Will it fit in my pocket? Will I be able to comfortably hold it? Yes and no. It'll fit in some people's pockets. If you tend to wear looser jeans or even suit pants pockets, this fits quite easily. If you're the kind of person who wears chinos or skinny jeans, you might have a bit of problem. It goes very easily into a handbag, that kind of thing. Not that I've tried it myself, obviously, but the S Pen is pretty much the whole reason for the Note's existence. A lot of people saw it as a gimmick initially, and I have to admit I was one of them, but it's one of my favorite things about the Note line. It's got a lot of really cool built-in functionality. So not only can you hold this little button here, tap the screen and take a screenshot, which then allows you to draw all over it and edit it. You've also got these other options that crop up in a little menu called Air Command. Probably my favorite of these, although I'm not sure how useful it is called Pen Window. So what you do is you click on Pen Window, you draw a little box, and in that box will open an app of your choice. So you can click on YouTube or whatever. Probably at the moment, well, at least on a screen this size, the most useful ones are Hangout or Calculator or something like that. But it's good because it just allows the app to stay open in a little window over the top of whatever you're doing in the background, so you can move between apps and do all kinds of stuff without actually interrupting whatever it is in that little pen window that you've opened. The camera on this is pretty fantastic. Samsung says it's the same 13 megapixel camera as in the Galaxy S4. It's got a slightly different image sensor inside it, and that's a good thing because photos from this actually tend to come out just a little bit clearer than with the Galaxy S4. As an actual phone, it works really well. This is probably the fastest Samsung phone we've used yet, which isn't surprising considering it's got the really powerful Snapdragon 800 processor in there, which is, I mean, there's not many phones running that on the market right now. The screen itself is really good. It's a 1080p panel, so it's the same number of pixels as in a Galaxy S4 or HTC One and spread out over a larger area, but despite that you still don't get any pixelation. I mean, I think it's still got something like 386 pixels per inch, which is more than you'll get from an Apple Retina display on an iPhone. This is probably the best handset Samsung's ever released. It's very similar to the Galaxy S4 in many ways, just sort of slightly better in every single one of them. The only drawback is the size, and that's going to be a very personal thing for most people. So either it's too big for you or it's not. For me, it's a little bit too big. I think I max out with something about the size of the Galaxy S4. So if you're after a bigger screen device and you want the best handset on the market, this is definitely a good choice. Like I said, Galaxy S4, fantastic phone. This better in pretty much every way that matters. It doesn't really do anything super new from the last Note. Samsung isn't really pushing any boundaries this time around, but it is a solid device. It is very fast. You're going to be very happy with this.